Okay, I have a very surprising effect to share with you today that hopefully will convince you that among all of the helper cards a person could call on to assist you in a routine, the sevens are by far the most reliable. So what we're going to do here is mix the kings and queens extremely well with the help of the sevens. Okay, so let me just show you this. So maybe we'll turn these down. Now I need you to tell me which pile to set the sevens on. It really is a free choice on the right. Okay, and then we'll bury them. Okay, so what we're going to do is deal out a 5-hour clock. That's all we're going to do here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and stack them in that way. Now let me just show you how well just that one set of actions, thanks to the sevens, have mixed these cards. So I'll go ahead and take the sevens out for a minute. So we'll remove them. They've helped us here. Well, we'll find out if they've helped us. So how well were we able to mix the kings and the queens with the help of the sevens? Well, I don't know about you, but I would say that's a pretty good mixing of those cards. But that's not the amazing part. The amazing part is that the sevens, along with random help and choices made by you, the spectator, the sevens are able to restore or repair their influence has had on the organization of those kings and queens, which were separate. Okay, so what we're going to do here is I'm going to just deal out the top 4. We'll go ahead and just bury the sevens yet again. Now this is where you come in. Because believe it or not, the sevens cannot do this on their own. You're going to have to make decisions that aid them. And so we'll see what kind of decision maker you are. So what we're going to do is just deal out the cards into 2 piles with random stacking decided by you. How would you like these stacked? Left on right? Okay. So that's one left-right shuffle. Why don't we do a second one really to mix these well? You want right on left? Okay, and maybe we'll do a third one. How would you like these stacked? Left on right or right on left? Left on right. Okay, now it's important that you know that those were free choices. You could have chosen left on right or right on left for each of those 3 dealings. So to finish, all we're going to do is just deal out the cards into 2 piles for a final time. And now we're going to remove our helper cards and see how helpful they truly were, along with your random choices. Okay? So what is it the sevens did to the kings and queens after our initial mixing into 5 piles? Well, they completely destroyed the separation of the kings from the queens and entangled those extremely well. Well, with your help, what have they done now to that tangled mess? Well, let's just take a look here. So we have queen, that's nice. Oh, a second queen. Oh, a third. Oh boy, check this out. You made a perfect series of choices in your stacking of those piles. Because without your help, these sevens would have fallen short of this perfect separation of the utter chaos the sevens wrought on the kings and queens at the very start. Wow, well done, you as the spectator, as well as our fantastic helper cards, the sevens. Okay, so how do you do this? Well, you just do everything that I did. It's using some new principles on my channel. So if you just follow the steps that I showed you, this will work perfectly. The only subtlety I need to mention, maybe 2 subtleties, is when we dealt out into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we dealt out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again, and then we had 2 cards left. The pile that we dealt to last is the first one you pick up, and you just pick it up in the same order that you dealt. That's one thing to be aware of. The only other thing to be aware of is that you need to perform 3 left-right shuffles with random stacking, and that is true, and then 1 final left-right shuffle, or dealing, I should say, but this time don't stack them, okay? And that's how we got here, okay? So if you follow those simple directions there, you can use the sevens to thoroughly mix and entangle any two sets of four that you like, and then perform what I showed you. And with the spectator's random choices for stacking order, you can use the sevens to disentangle the kings and queens perfectly. Okay, well, I can add some links in the description below and a few notes, but thank you for watching, and take a look at other videos on the Absolute Math Magic channel.